What's up, YouTube? Back with another video, and today I'm gonna go over 12 plays in the Trailblazers playbook here on Next Gen 2K22. And most of these plays are only in Next Gen. Some of the pick and roll ones are in both current gen and next gen, but for the most part, this is a next gen playbook. The current gen version of the playbook is basically the same as it was in 2K21, so I'll leave that video linked in the description. I'm pretty sure the plays are still really good and they still work. I'm also doing something a little different, so I normally record all the clips and then do the commentary and then edit it, but that can get pretty time consuming. So now I'm kind of like doing the plays live with the commentary, so I can just edit it and then get it out so I can make videos faster. So if y'all like this format, let me know. If y'all like the other format better, I'm pretty sure y'all don't even really care. Y'all just want to see the plays. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, you can argue this is the best playbook on the game right now. So with that being said, let's get into it. The first play is the quick 2 stagger. You can call this for anybody that has 3-point priority. And if you don't know what play priorities are, I'll leave a link to a video in the description. And I'll also go over a lot of things related to offensive play calling in that video. And it's designed to get you a 3 at the top of the key. So we're gonna run it and then I'll explain. So I call it for McCollum. He's gonna start on the corner. Dame is gonna have the ball over here on the wing. Then he just gets a double screen from Nurkic and Covington. He comes out to the top of the key and he gets open for the 3. Pretty simple, but it's still really effective. But there's also something else you can do with this play. So instead of passing it to CJ right here, I just hold the ball with Dame and the play goes into this double ball screen right here. And these double ball screens are usually pretty good and like they're kind of hard to stop. And as you can see, Covington starts to roll and Nurkic, he like fades out. So you could hit Covington on a roll, or if the defense like runs at you, maybe Nurkic is open on a fade, or sometimes you'll be open for this 3 right here, especially if the defense doesn't hedge out or switch. You'll get a lot of open 3s. I kind of like it better when you go for the 3 rather than drive, because if you drive, the defense, like one defender can kind of like play the drive and the pass at the same time. But if you go out to the 3, like somebody has to make a decision on whether to run at you or protect the drive. And right here, like they don't do anything. So I get the 3. But this play is pretty good. I like it a lot, but we're just scratching the surface of like what this playbook has. And see right here, I force a switch. In the real game, I would just give the ball to Nurkic in the post, and you'll get a lot of that using this play. The next play is the quick 53 stagger. You can call this for anybody that has 3-point priority, and it's designed to get you a 3 at the top of the key. But you also have 2 other 3-point options as well. All right, so we're going to run that back. So I call it for CJ. He's over there in the corner. Dame has the ball at the top. Then Powell gets the screen from Nurkic. He comes out to the wing, and sometimes he'll be open for that 3. So if you open for it, take the shot. But if not, just hold the ball, and then CJ comes around, gets a screen from Dame and Covington, comes out to the top, and gets open for the 3. You can also get Dame a 3 on this play as well, and I'm going to show y'all that right now. So let's run that back again. The play starts out just the same. You pass it off to Powell. CJ comes up, gets the screens, but instead of passing it to him, I just hold the ball. And then CJ and Covington screen for Lillard, and he gets open for the 3. So this play is money, bro. Like you get 3 really good options at 3-point shots, and you can really use it to like keep people honest. Like if you run this play a couple times, they might start playing lanes and thinking that they have the play figured out, but you got so many really good options on this play. that they don't really know, like, when, like, you know what I'm saying, what option is next. So it can be pretty hard for them to keep up. Next play is the quick elbow pin 43. You can call this for anybody that has 3-point priority, and you got 2 opportunities for 3's. All right, so let's run that back. So I called it for CJ. He's down there on the baseline, and Dame got the ball up top. So I pass it over to Powell. Then CJ will get a screen from Covington and come out to the top, and he gets open for the 3. Covington sets him a freaking big body right there. But if we go back, you can see Dame, he also comes off a screen as well. So he'll get a screen from Nurkic and come out to the wing. So you got 2 opportunities for 3's right here. So this can be really hard for someone to stop because they can't be in both places at the same time. Like, they gotta pick one. So from there, it's just you making the right read. So I like this play. It's pretty simple, but it's still really effective because, like I said, your opponent can be in 2 places at once. And if you pass fast enough, like, you could get it to CJ and then Lillard, like right there. So, you know, if you practice the timing, that's something that can also be an option for you. The next play is the quick Flex Rip STS. You can call this for anybody that has 3-point priority, and it's designed to get you a 3 on the wing, but you could also get a corner 3 as well. All right, so let's run that back. So I call it for CJ. He's over there on the block. Dame has the ball on the wing. Then you're gonna pass it to Covington in the post. Be careful when making that pass though, because it can get stolen. So, like, you want to kind of wait until, like, he actually, like, seals off his defender, and it drags him all the way out to the corner, but it's okay. It's whatever. And I wait, and CJ gets a screen from Dame and goes out to the wing, and he gets open for the 3. But you can also get a corner 3 from this play as well. So if for some reason you can't get this post pass right here, you can just hold the ball, and then Covington sets the screen for McCollum. He goes out to the corner, and he gets open for the 3. So this play is pretty good. I could see it being a lot more useful if you have a power forward that's actually a threat down there in the low post, especially if he has post playmaker. And I also like the fact that you get that second option if you're not able to make that post pass, because with a lot of plays, like, if you don't make that initial pass, like, the play is just, like, ends, and then you're just stuck standing there. But I like the fact that you at least get this option. It's not, like, super consistent, but it's there. The next play is the quick flip down 4. You can call this for anybody with 3-point priority, and it's designed to get you a 3 on the wing. So we're gonna run that back. I call it for CJ. He's on the block. Dame got the ball on the wing. Nurkic sets the screen for Powell. Sometimes he'll be open for this shot right here. So if you got the shot, then take it. But then I just hold the ball and then give it back to Dame, and CJ gets the screen from Nurkic, comes out to the wing, gets open for the 3. So this play is pretty good. This is a play that I'll call from time to time. Will it be, like, my go-to play when I actually, like, absolutely need a bucket? Probably not, but it's still a pretty good play. A lot of it has to do with, like, the screeners. Like, a lot of times Nurkic, he doesn't get, like, a good screen off on this right here. So a lot of times the defender can just run straight at you without getting hit. But if your teammates actually do decide to set a good screen, then you will get a lot of wide open shots like that. Now getting into some of the pick and roll plays. The first play is the Fist 21 Iverson. You can call this for anybody that has pick and roll ball handler priority. And it's a pick and roll play, but you could still get a 3 out of it. All right, so let's run that back. So I call it for Dame, and he's gonna start with the ball, and then I'm gonna hand off to McCollum, and then Dame gets a screen from Covington and Nurkic and goes out to the opposite wing. A lot of the times you'll be open for this shot. So that's what when I say like you could get some threes for this play, you could get a lot of threes from that. Like that alone can be a play, but the play does end in the pick and roll right here. You could just wait for him to come set you the pick, but I like to just hold LB or L1 because if you just wait, like a lot of times, like he doesn't actually come set you the screen, but if you press LB or L1, he'll actually come set you the screen, and from there, it's just reading the defense. I go up, but then I'll bail out, get a dunk. So I like this play. Pretty much any play that has Iverson in it, you'll see that this action right here with going from wing to wing through the screens, and this action is like almost not necessarily unstoppable, but this action right here is so good, and it's pretty hard to stop, and it causes a lot of problems. Like right there, I get a switch, so normally, yeah, I would just take Conley in the post. But yeah, like I said, these Iverson plays really good. The next play is the fist 83 double. You can call this for anybody that has pick and roll ball handler priority, and it's another double ball screen play. So let's run that back. I call it for Dame. He starts with the ball. CJ gets a screen from Nurkic, comes out to the wing, and this is actually a makeable shot in this game. So if you open for this shot, you can take this shot and make it. But I hold it, then I give it back to Dame, and then the play goes into this double ball screen with CJ and Nurkic. And from there, it's just making the right decision, and I get the lane, so I drive and get a dunk. And like I said, you could also get threes, and yes, you can shoot from that far out. And it's crazy because CJ McCollum only has limitless spot up on gold, or no, not gold, silver. And it is on Hall of Fame, so shooting out there is very possible. So again, another double ball screen, a death play. Really simple, but still pretty hard to guard. And you got all of this space. And like right here, I would have just gave it to Nurkic in the post. But you have the whole right side of the court to work with. So you could pull up for some wing threes. You could do some step backs into the corner like that. If if you get the timing down, especially with somebody like Dame, who has circus threes. Like if you practice that enough, that is a shot that you can be able to make. The next play is the fist 91 drag. You can call this for anybody with pick and roll ball handler priority, and it's a double ball screen play. So this is just another double ball screen play. So I dribble towards the corner, and boom, I come back. I get a screen from Nurkic and Covington. Nurkic rolls, Covington fades. And from there, it's just up to me to make the right decision. And I hit Nurkic on a lob. So another pretty simple double ball screen play, but still pretty hard to guard, especially when somebody like Dame, who can shoot from anywhere. So off that screen, you can just, if they don't hedge out on you, you could just shoot from back there. And it's like, they have to hedge on this. But then when they do that, they risk giving up lobs, rolls, and switches. I can't talk right now, God. The next play is the fist 72 point. You can call this for anybody with pick and roll ball handler priority, and it's another double ball screen, a death play. So let's run that back. I call it for Dame. He's going to start with the ball at the top. Then I'll just wait. And McCollum and Nurkic set the double ball screen. And from there, I'll drive. Nurkic will roll. McCollum will fade, and from there it's just on me to make the right decision. And I hit CJ on the fade for the 3. So another pretty simple double ball screen play, but even though it's simple, it still puts a lot of pressure on the defense and still pretty hard to guard. The next play is the Fist 21 Nash. You can call this for anybody that has pick and roll ball handler priority. And you guessed it, it's another double ball screen of death play. So right here, I called it for Lillard. He's going to be on a hash. McCollum has the ball right here on the logo. I pass it off to Lillard, and then I get the screen from McCollum and Covington. Covington rolls, McCollum fades, and from there it's just making the right decision, and I hit Covington on a lob. But you also have this back here. Powell will get a screen from Nurkic and come out to the wing. So sometimes he'll be open on this. So be on the lookout for that. But usually you either have a shot or the roll man or the fade. So this is just another option that you could potentially have as well, even though that's not really one that I look for a lot. So this play is in the Nets playbook, and I don't think I went over it when I did the Nets playbook video. But yeah, you can find this play in that playbook as well. And yeah, just another double ball screen of death right here. I forced to switch, so like you can force switches, you could get 3's. Like it's like these plays are hell to guard. The next play is the punch 35 rip. You can call this for anybody that has post up low priority, and even though it's a post up play, you can use it to get 3's. So right here, I call this for Nurkic, but I ended up getting a corner 3 in McCollum. So Dame has the ball right here on the wing, and I get the screen from Nurkic. But on the baseline, you'll see CJ, he'll get a screen from Covington, and then he'll get a screen from Norman Powell, go out to the corner, and a lot of times he'll be open for the 3. And you can catch people off guard with this play, because once you come off this screen right here, they're going to be so focused on stopping that they won't really notice CJ going baseline through the screens into the corner. So I remember going over this play in the Suns playbook, and I said in that playbook that corner option is really good if your screeners decide to like actually screen, which is, I mean, it's true for any play, but yeah, if they actually do screen, then this play is so, like, this play is really good. And the last play is the quick pin mid 25. You can call this for anybody that has mid-range priority, but nobody has mid-range priority by default. So in order to call this play, I had to start up a real game against the computer. And there's 2 ways that you can do this. So if we go over to McCollum, these are his priorities. So if we give him mid-range priority and we go down, as you can see, he has the quick pin mid, but if we take it off, then he doesn't. So you could just give him mid-range priority, but what I do instead is just go to the favorite plays and put it on my play selection screen and then assign it to him. So right there, then I sign it from McCollum.
To spot an open teammate. Now here's McCollum. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Trains it from beyond the arc.
So right here, I called it for CJ, and he starts off with the ball at the top. Then I pass it off to Powell, and I'll just wait. And you can see Dame, he gets a screen from Covington and comes out to the top. So sometimes he'll be open, but CJ also gets a screen from Nurkic. Now he's supposed to come out to this elbow area, but I end up leading him to the corner for the corner 3. So even though it's a designed mid-range play, you can still get some 3's out of it, whether you lead him to the corner or sometimes if you just wait and lead them to the wing, you could get wing threes as well. So this playbook is pretty good. Like I said in the beginning, it's probably one of the best playbooks on the game. Like, you could make the argument for it to be the best playbook on the game, and it's one of the better playbooks that I've been through so far. It's completely revamped from last year, and I noticed like a lot of not a lot, but there's a couple playbooks that are like completely different, like the Bulls and the Celtics that have really good plays like this, that have really good double screen 3-point plays, as well as like those double screen ball screen plays, double ball screen plays. And like the plays also have a lot of options within them. So like if you don't make a certain pass, or if you don't get to a certain spot on the court, then the play goes into something else, or into another option that's also really good. Whereas in the past, the play would just like stop. So I really like that for like the newer plays. And as far as this playbook goes, um I could see me using it. I really like the 3-point plays from it. Um, the pick and roll play is also really good. Like, those double ball screens are like really hard to guard. So I don't run a whole lot of pick and roll, but I will like use plays like that from time to time. But I know a lot of people like running pick and roll, so that you can give people hell with those plays. But like I said, I really like the 3-point plays, and I feel like I'm gonna have fun with this playbook, and I can't wait to play with it online and to see how it really is. So as always, I hope this helped y'all. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more content.